Marseille's return to the Champions League brought them straight into the Lions' den at the Santiago Bernabéu, and while the task was always daunting, they found themselves holding their own in one of the most intimidating arenas in football. The Phocians began with intent, striking first and briefly silencing the Madrid faithful. Yet, as so often happens, it was Kylian Mbappé who dragged the hosts back into the game, leveling the score from the penalty spot before the half-hour mark. From that moment on, it was all about survival. Real Madrid, sensing vulnerability, flooded forward with wave after wave of attack, determined to seize control before halftime. But Marseille had an answer, not in possession, not in dominance, but in their last line of defense. Gerónimo Rulli produced a performance that bordered on superhuman, standing tall against one of the fiercest forward lines in the game. Every strike, every header, every shot that looked destined to ripple the net was somehow denied by the Argentine. By the whistle, Marseille's lead remained intact not because they had dictated play, but because Rulli refused to be beaten. 10 saves in just 45 minutes, a staggering total that shattered Champions League records for a single half since Opta began keeping track. Diving at full stretch, reacting in split seconds, and exuding confidence with each stop, he transformed what could have been a nightmare half into a historic showcase of goalkeeping excellence. What made it more impressive was the context. The Bernabéu thrives on momentum, and once Mbappé's equalizer went in, it felt inevitable that Madrid would take control. Instead, Rulli absorbed the pressure, keeping his team alive and his defense inspired. His resilience was contagious, his composure unshakable, and his performance a reminder that goalkeepers, on the right night, can single-handedly change the course of football history. For Marseille, the halftime break wasn't just a chance to regroup. It was a moment to recognize that in Rulli, they had a hero willing to defy the odds. Whether or not the Phocians could sustain the fight for 90 minutes was uncertain, but one truth had already been written: Gerónimo Rulli had delivered a first half that will live long in Champions League memory, a masterpiece carved in gloves and grit.